Welcome, everyone.
Have you been questioning whether your mental health might be worsening? Everyone faces mental health problems to some extent, whether it is a mental illness or not. Your psychological health can change based on what's going on in your life, so it's important to check in with yourself to identify the direction your mental health is taking you. You'll have more insight for what needs to be done ahead of time. Below are 10 signs that your mental health is getting worse. Number 1. You're feeling less passionate about things that used to make you happy. If you find your favorite activities don't interest you, or if you start to lose excitement for life's little things, this may be a sign that your mental health isn't what it should be. You might be feeling this way because of an overwhelming amount of stress. This could lead to anxiety and depression and make things seem more complicated than they are. When you begin to lose interest in the activities you previously enjoyed, it signals that your mental health is off balance. If these sound like things that might have been happening to you, know that you are not the only one who is going through them and there are people who can help. Talk with a trusted friend or family member, or a mental health professional to get the help you need to navigate these troubling times. Number 2. You get overwhelmed easier. Do you find that you are feeling overwhelmed more than usual? When faced with a to-do list that has a few tasks, do they feel like there are double or triple the amount of things to do? If having too many things on your plate is something that happens often, it might be time to confirm whether your stress levels have gone up. The psychotherapist, Sherry Jacobson, says that we experience mental overload as a result of excessive external stress. She advises us to journal, meditate, or engage in mindfulness to try and cope with the overwhelm. Number 3. You are no longer interested in socializing. Is it more exhausting to interact with people nowadays? Regardless of whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or somewhere in between, all of us have a certain level of comfort when it comes to social interaction. If you don't feel like yourself or even think you might be slipping below your comfort zone, pay attention to this. Remember that as long as it doesn't feel like this on the outside, even if interacting with people will help boost your mood. Number 4. You don't have a consistent sleep schedule. Does your sleep schedule seem out of whack? You might just be experiencing your body going through a variation in its circadian rhythm. This can happen for a number of reasons. For example, with an overly stressful social or professional life. If you're having trouble regulating your sleep, a routine can be effective. Set up a schedule to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. Your body will adapt back into its regular sleep rhythms and won't have sleep disorders anymore. Number 5. You always feel drained. Mental exhaustion can occur as a result of long-term stress. While this type of exhaustion isn't physical, it can still make you feel tired and drained, or like you're running on empty. If left untreated, it could have an adverse effect on your psyche. In such cases, Healthline recommends time off from work to minimize the effects of mental exhaustion. Being constantly drained is more than just feeling exhausted. In this state, you might have trouble getting anything done. Healthline suggests practicing gratitude, relaxation, yoga, and talking to a mental health professional to put yourself back together. Finding the best treatment for your needs is going to depend on your specific situation. However, there is a solution that will work better for you and help you get out of this exhausting state. Number 6. You are exhibiting signs of increasing anxiety. Do you feel anxious every morning and it doesn't go away for the whole day? Do you have trouble concentrating on tasks because of the anxiety? An increase in anxiety can often show that your mental health is deteriorating. Anxiety affects every single person, even if you don't suffer from a specific anxiety disorder, but it's important to monitor your levels, because changes indicate possible deterioration of mental health. Anxiety is a response to stress and can be caused by a variety of factors. Some symptoms you might experience when you are overly anxious include your heart rate speeding up and your breathing rate increasing, as well as having trouble sleeping or concentrating. Number 7. You feel mentally and emotionally scattered. Do you feel like there are so many things happening around you, but you can't focus on any of them? If so, this may be temporary and common when you're experiencing higher amounts of stress. However, if you're feeling scattered and like things are spinning out of control, this could be a sign that your mental health is under strain. According to psychologist Rick Hansen from Psychology Today, you probably feel scattered because you're stressed. If stress is the case, read mindfulness, being present in the moment. To have a less cluttered mind, it is important to feel peace within oneself. Practicing mindfulness, such as yoga and meditation, will help you reach this state of inner peace. Number 8. You seem to find it difficult to pay attention. Do you have a harder time focusing and staying on task? Is it hard to comprehend when you're reading? You have to read the same passage over and over again to understand what it means. Though it could be related to other psychological disorders such as ADHD, depression, or anxiety. Lack of focus can also be caused by stress or poor self-care. It can be frustrating when you start to lose focus so often, and those feelings can quickly spiral until it becomes difficult to carry on with your daily tasks. Sometimes it can be easy to forget the fact that we all have limitations. As you return to work, know that help is available if needed. Number 9. You might have a problem with impulse control. We see that you could be acting on impulse more often than usual. Indulging in things you shouldn't, like retail therapy, binging on TV or video games, is indicative of worsening mental health. There are a wide variety of coping techniques to manage unwanted feelings. Some ways include journaling, mindfulness, and therapy. While it may take time for you to figure out which way helps the most, these things have been shown to be very effective in many cases. Number 10. You're finding it tough to feel grounded. Similar to feeling centered, grounding is when you feel confident and balanced within yourself. Grounding starts at the root chakra in your lower back, which you can access through meditation. One of the best ways to feel grounded is to take part in some activities that involve connecting with the world around you, such as hiking, meditating, or going for a walk outside. Do you relate to anything in this video? If so, know that there is help waiting for you, and all you have to do is reach out. There are a number of outlets available, so don't be afraid to connect with someone who can offer the support and understanding you may need. Please like and share this video if it helped you and you think it could help someone else too. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more Site to Go videos.